As Matt mentioned, the Secret Service is investigating yet another security lapse at the White House. A man jumped over the fence last night. This time, the suspect was tackled almost immediately. This as we learn more about another troubling incident that dates back to 2011. NBC's White House correspondent Kristen Welker has the latest on that story. Kristen, good morning.
Hoda, good morning. Secret Service officials have identified the latest jumper as 23-year-old Dominic Adesanya. He was unarmed but fought back against K-9 units who attacked him. Meanwhile, fresh anger this morning after the Department of Homeland Security Inspector General found that 3 years ago there was a serious lapse in judgment that could have jeopardized the president's security. The jumper with this stunning video captured by Fox News shows the latest fence jumper kicking and punching the Secret Service dogs who attacked him, a stark contrast to last month's fence jumping incident when no dogs were released. Still, it is yet another security breach as the agency tries to repair its image. This as lawmakers on Capitol Hill express outrage at a new government report which slams the agency for misconduct 3 years ago.
The safety and security of the president is totally dependent on the Secret Service doing its job 100% of the time.
According to the DHS Inspector General, in July of 2011, the then Assistant Director, A.T. Smith, approved a plan dubbed Operation Moonlight to divert agents on the so-called Prowler team away from their posts to check on a Secret Service employee involved in a neighborhood dispute. Secret Service Prowler teams are made up of 2 special agents. They're supposed to be on alert and ready to respond at a moment's notice to potential threats here around the White House and on Capitol Hill. Instead, for 5 days, including 2 when the president was at the White House, those teams were sent nearly an hour away to the employee's home in rural Maryland, where she complained a neighbor was harassing her.
Somebody's got to be held accountable.
The report says it was the employee's personal friendship with high-ranking agency officials which motivated the decision, and the IG found no justification for the Prowler team being sent to the employee's home. Now the next move is Joseph Clancy's, the new interim director, who took the reins after last month's unprecedented security breach.
Secret Service is in a make-or-break moment in its history right now. It has the ability and it can make a comeback, but it's in a very precarious spot.
Now, we reached out to everyone mentioned in that IG report, but no response. In a statement, the Secret Service said they're reviewing the report. As for the latest fence jumper, he was taken to the hospital with dog bites to his arms, back, chest, and knee. He faces multiple felony charges this morning. The dogs who tackled him, Hurricane and Jordan, were taken to the vet, but were cleared to return to duty this morning. Hoda, Matt.
All right, Kristen Welker.